is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Brandon. I love Lifetime Christmas movies.
Hi, I'm Patrick Serrano. I'm a Lifetime Christmas movie expert.
I'm Dan, and I despise Lifetime Christmas movies, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Christmas in July. We're back. Another episode is here. Another Lifetime movie. 2018 is where we're heading back today for every other holiday.
Every other holiday.
Every other holiday.
Yeah.
Or as the cover
Or also
says,
known as
a
holiday wish come true.
Which,
you
either
know,
one.
gives-
Which one do
Either
you
one.
like more,
Yeah.
Dan?
Every other holiday.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great to be back here today.
Fresh off of Bramblefest.
Fresh off of Bramblefest. And I got to tell you, Patrick, I think that was the best game show palooza
Wow.
yet.
Bold.
Wow. Yeah.
You
I
did
know.
some things that I've never seen you do before, and it was amazing.
Yeah. You know,
That
I didn't want to brag,
that
but
backflip off
yeah.
the stage.
Backflip off the stage.
I've been taking gymnastics classes in my spare time.
No, and it shows.
Patrick, you swam in college, yes, didn't you?
I did.
Right now, could you get in the water and do like a 50 free and feel like your time would be decent? Like right now?
I don't think my time would be decent, but I would be able to do it. Yeah.
You'd be able to rock it, no problem.
Why do you ask?
Yeah.
I was just curious. You said backflip, and I was like, gymnastics, that's not what he did. He did swimming. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
College.
Yeah.
Once you're a college athlete, like I feel like you never really lose that set of skills.
You don't lose the skills, but you know, your time might not be great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want me to do like a 50 butterfly, I could do that. That would be
There,
fun.
50 butterfly
Now,
in his
what-
sleep, this guy.
What's big these days at the theater? What's in the works? What are we working on right now?
So we just closed Carla Hall. Carla Hall had a one-woman show, which was very successful.
Cool.
Very good.
And she's just the nicest gal from the
Okay.
Top Chef world. And we're doing a summer, like only outdoors concert. So a lot of cover bands. So we got the David
Oh.
Bowie cover band. We
Oh.
got Grateful Dead cover band.
All right.
All sorts of stuff. And, you know, those get crazy. Those get crazy.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like 600
sure.
people come in, and I'm a bartender sometimes.
You
Wow, gotta do it
jump
all.
in. You got to jump in. What
do it all.
do we have anything in the works for the holiday season? Are we able to tease anything?
The holiday season. We're doing Les Mis. Is that a Christmas show?
No.
No.
I mean, it
don't think
snows
so.
at some point, I think.
It's cold
Yeah.
out there fighting in the
Yeah.
French Revolution, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we
course.
do a one actor Christmas Carol where they play all the parts.
I've seen a one-actor
Oh.
Christmas Carol before up in Asheville. This was like 10 years
That's
ago, and it was
brutal.
really fun. Really good.
Yeah, it's insane to like play all the roles and I mean you got to play Tiny Tim, you got to play the Ghost, you got to play Marley. All the things.
Just the amount of memorization there
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, I think sometimes they put the lines in a book, you know, on stage
Yeah.
in case they like go up.
This
Wow.
is,
Yeah.
the book. Let
Book.
me look inside and see
Yeah,
what
let me
wonder
just
it
check out this
holds.
book over here on this
Anybody
bookshelf
like to
for
read?
no reason.
Anyone like to read out
Read,
there?
yeah.
I'm gonna take a peek. All right, let's dive into this one. What do we need to know before we start, Patrick?
All right, so as we said, it's a 2018 flick covered on the original Lifetime Encore with Sarah and Drew Bear.
Oh, classic.
Here we go.
Classic. And it stars Dee Wallace, Schuyler Fisk, and David Clayton Rogers.
Yeah, you guys.
2018 when we
Yeah.
met for the first time. We
That's
both,
right.
Did you guys
Yeah.
start your show in 18 or was it 17?
I think it was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you predated.
You guys
us.
you were like
cruising.
in the pocket by
right.
the time we started.
But we met in 2018.
That's right.
And look at us now.
There you go.
Look at
Great
us now.
year. Great year.
Great
Great
year.
Where
year.
things happen. And just a little background. So we know that Schuyler is Sissy Spacek's daughter, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Who?
great. And we know
Schuyler Fisk is
Sissy
Sissy Spacek. Do you know who Sissy Spacek?
I don't know what that just sounds like. Sounds to me.
Do you know
Sissy
Carrie?
Academy
Carrie
Award
the
nominee Sissy Spacek in the bedroom. Sissy Spacek.
I don't
Cold
care what
Mountain,
she
Sissy
does in the
Spacek.
bedroom. That's not for me like to judge or care about.
coal
Sissy-
miner's daughter. Coal miner's daughter. Did you
I
ever
don't
see that one?
If I don't know who she is, how am I going to know who her dad is? Okay, yeah, I recognize her.
She's in The Help. You've
Sure.
seen her in The Help.
I know, I do recognize her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So her daughter is, notoriously an actor now and a singer as well.
Notoriously.
And Dee Wallace is out here playing a mother. I think she's played a mother her whole career because she was the mom in E.T.
Okay.
And she never stopped playing a mom. She's just
Once
always
you're a mom, you're never a mom. And then the dad also looked familiar, but I don't know if he's just from these movies or what.
He's like a character actor guy. Everybody knows. I mean, he's like.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
good.
Glenn Morshower.
He's playing a pastor in this movie, and I also think he always plays a pastor.
He's in so much stuff. That
Yeah.
guy? Yeah. He's in all kinds of stuff that we watch.
That's right.
The hunk, though, I haven't seen him in anything other than this.
Does he look familiar to you, Dan? I felt like he did look familiar, but he
does
also
look
looks like a
familiar.
lot of different people, so I don't know if
He
that's...
does
Yeah,
look like
I
somebody
said
did
he's like
a
a
face
Paul-
mash. Yeah.
A Paul Rudd. He's given a Paul Rudd.
He's
to me.
Hallmark Lifetime's Paul Rudd.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen him in
Okay.
Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I've
Well, there
seen
you
him.
go.
Oh, okay.
He's in an episode
So
of
the
that.
movie starts with an animated beginning, which we don't get often in these movies.
Like not
So-
like animated, like it's lively, like it's an actual drawn.
Well, it's
cartoon.
like
Drawing.
it's like kid drawings.
Okay.
To like,
Got
and they
it.
have the
Yeah.
names of the people on there, like a movie does sometimes. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's fun. That's different. I like that. So we meet our couple. They are separated, Tracie and Rick, and they have two adorable daughters. And they're meeting at like the drop off point, where you like drop off the kids. It's very Teen Mom. If you guys probably didn't watch Teen Mom, but Teen Mom always had the scenes where the parents would drop off the kids and the kids change cars and the parents talk.
And then one of them would say something, and the other parent would be like, "What?" And we were like, "No, let me explain." It'd be one of those numbers. You get that in this. I think it's Is it Thanksgiving night? I think because they were talking about how they had Thanksgiving dinner at the bar, and she's like, "At the bar," but he like runs a bar, and they had people like from the community come, and it was one of those things,
Yeah. Yeah. One of those things.
but you love to see it. It's not a scene you typically see in a TV movie, like the drop off of like a separated / divorced parents.
That's right.
It's probably very relatable to a lot of people who have been in this scenario. You're just dropping the kids off in like a parking lot randomly, and they're
in
both
2018, like Hallmark would never do like a separated couple like this. So this
no,
must have been
like
pretty crazy.
even for Lifetime, this was like whoa, back in the day.
Okay.
Like whoa, separated what? And or dual households. They're both also struggling, the parents. So Rick works at a dive bar, and Tracie works at a diner. He was an aspiring musician, and that kind of caused tension in the relationship because he was always on tour, and she was left being a single mom, and she like doesn't want that life, especially on the limited budget that they are on.
Right. Which
we don't.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we don't talk about limited budgets at Christmas in Christmas movies either.
Right, it's not
Really.
fun. But Rick obviously is not.
But it's a
touring.
reality.
It is a
It's a
reality,
reality.
100%. It is. He's not touring anymore. He just works at this bar. So maybe he's turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Turning a tide.
a
Turning
lot more
table
stable job now at the bar.
at the bar.
That's right.
Mhm. He's trying. He's doing what he knows. And the daughters, they're, I can't say what I want. What I'm thinking, but they're little bees.
They're little bees.
They're little bees, and they're like, parents, why can't you guys be together? We want to make a Christmas wish of you guys being together for Christmas.
Right.
And they say this to their mom, and the mom's like, well, we are separated, so I don't know. I don't think that would really be fun for anybody.
Right, and we're going to
And-
Mimi and Pop Pop's farm, and
Yeah.
I don't. How's that going to go over with Mimi? Specifically, Mimi. How's it going to go over with Mimi?
How's it gonna go over with Mimi? It's a good question. to
Mimi,
ask.
aka Dee Wallace, does not approve of Rick. She never did. When they were teenagers dating, they eloped. So that set Dee Wallace off. And like Dee Wallace is really against Rick.
Right.
So happy they separated.
Yeah,
But
pumped.
also they don't really see much of each other because Tracie is having resentment to her mother for micromanaging her relationship, butting in too much, trying to personify the perfect family.
Yes, everything has to be perfect all the time, and if you're not doing it her way, she's going to tell you and make sure that you start.
Quality mom there.
That's right, quality mom.
Yeah. Well, and she is the preacher's wife, and they are like, running a congregation, so they have image to uphold in Dee Wallace's mind.
That's right.
Of course.
So the Christmas wish is for the parents to be together at Mimi and Pop Pop's farm. We all know that Christmas wishes must come true, so Tracie promises to do her best to make it happen and talks to Rick about it. And Rick's like, I will do it for my daughters.
Amen.
Yeah. Shout out Rick.
Shout out Rick.
No, yeah, I know that your family hates me, and this is not going to be fun for anybody.
You know what? My daughters want us to be like a real family and what they consider to be one, so I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take it.
Yep. And then we cut to Dee Wallace, and Dee Wallace is just like being the most. She's so good. I love her. But she is like the preacher's wife. She sings in the choir, and she looks perfect. Like she's just like really living her best life. All the kids are back at home, and she's so thrilled.
Until she sees old Rick and is very like, what's he doing here? What's this sack of trash
Seems
doing
like the
in
Dee
my
Wallace show is what this seems like.
Yes. Because I left out one key part that I have to talk to Bran about. On the drive to the farm, the kids, or Rick is a musician, so he has the kids sing jingle bells and farm animal sounds.
That's right.
So Bran, can you give an example of what this might sound like with a farm animal sound?
Sure. Moo, moo, moo. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Huh?
In the tune of Old MacDonald, very briefly.
No way.
Moo, moo, moo,
jingle
and a
bells,
merry, merry night.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Honk, honk.
It's harder than it seems, I suppose.
Yes, it's hard.
They stuck with one animal at a time, so they did moo 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 nay 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 nay. And they do that the whole. They did the whole road trip. They went through all the animals, and I'm like, wow, those kids are so annoying. These kids are little bees.
Little bees.
Sometimes you gotta sing. You just
Dude,
gotta do
but
something.
if it was just farm animals, jingle bells for the whole
The
drive,
whole road trip,
I would
Oh
lose.
my
I would
God.
lose it. You'd be fine.
No, I would.
Yeah, I would lose
No.
my mind. Yeah.
Yes. So Dee Wallace is like, "What are you doing here, Rick?" And then
What are you doing?
one
in
of the
my
daughters
house?
is like, is trying to cut the tension. She's like, "Hey, Mom, don't worry about Rick. I got a promotion at work." And the other daughter's like, "I am getting married." And the other daughter's like, "My kids got straight A's." And everybody's perfect except for Rick and Tracie, who
That's
are the
Right. So they're just they're not happy to see them, but everybody else is happy, and so we're gonna make do. They go and they have dinner at the dinner table, and there's a lot of tension there. I don't like the tension at the dinner table.
they don't even have a place setting for Rick.
Yeah, they make him grab his own chair.
Wow.
I know.
Persona
And Dee
non
Wallace is
grata,
like,
Rick.
yes, Dee Wallace is like, it could have been anybody who didn't have the last chair. He was just the last person in the room. I didn't do it on purpose. And Tracie's like, yeah, right, Mom. Like, you hate Rick. Just get over yourself.
You
And
knew
the
he was going to be late. You planned this.
Yes, you planned this. And then they start talking at the table about like working at the diner, working at the bar. And you would think working at a bar was like having an OnlyFans or something. Like Dee Wallace is so repulsed by the idea of serving alcohol to drunk people.
Oh.
How could you do that?
Yes.
It goes against our religious beliefs and our values. And then they start quoting scripture about wine. Who even knew that existed?
Well,
I didn't know
Boy,
that
that's all
existed.
just Dee Wallace is one of one.
But
here.
Dee Wallace isn't the one quoting the scripture. She's giving Rick a hard time about serving the alcohol. And he comes back at her with the passages about wine that are in the Bible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why
like,
is it that Jesus' first miracle is to
Yeah.
making wine and stuff, So
Exactly. And Tracie's like, Jesus wasn't getting drunk. Jesus was just having some wine. Okay.
That's right. 8 olives.
$8, man.
$8.
Yeah.
That's from last week. So it's tense in the house. Let's just say that.
It is tense in the house. It does not look fun, which is why the next morning, Rick's like, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go do something because we don't, like, I think they have maybe more family coming in soon or something. Like, they didn't necessarily have to be there that day. So he's like, hey, let's take the kids to my old house, show them where I used to go sledding on the big hill. It'll be a lot of fun. And it turns out it's not a lot of fun. It's not, well, it's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun, but in like a dangerous way. So they first walk through the cornfields, and I love this because we're implying that things happen in the cornfields when they were teenagers. And the kids are like, why would you used to go in the cornfields and make your neighbor upset? And they're like, oh, we really like corn. We love corn. And the kids are like, oh, we like corn too.
Classic.
But this neighbor would, like, fire his gun at them to get them off his property because they would be in the cornfields.
This guy sees kids.
Kids.
And raises his rifle in the air and starts shooting it so that they'll leave. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, crazy neighbor. So all the little girls and their parents run away. They go sledding. They go to a dinner, movie, get ice cream. It's the best family day ever. It is exactly what they wished for.
It is.
And they get home.
Well, I was going to say it's the best day, and they did so much that they might, when they get home, they might need to take a break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They would need to take a break.
They would need to do that.
Do you think we need to take a break?
I think a break would be great.
Okay, well then let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll see what happens
Really
when
good suggestion, Patrick.
when they return home.
Thanks.
Here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Welcome back. So the family, they're having the best day, running away from guns and stuff. They get home, and does that good day continue, Patrick?
Well, Dee Wallace is there. So no, it does not get better. It does not. She's like, where were you? How could you leave us? We had plans to go horseback riding. You've ruined everything. And Tracie and Rick are like, what in the world? Like, we just had a family day for ourselves, and shouldn't be really a big deal. But Dee Wallace storms off. She goes upstairs. Since Rick is not supposed to be there, he's sleeping on the couch. And him and Tracie are talking about their past mistakes, being teenagers. They wish things had gone differently. And things get really emotional, because he's like, maybe I shouldn't have prioritized the band over my family. Like, I have regrets about that, as he should.
Real emotional.
Those are the type of feelings that you have when you're sleeping on a couch. You're like, man, maybe I did this to myself.
When's the last time you slept on a couch, Brain?
At some point, not too long ago, but it was out of necessity, but I don't remember what it was. I was like, it's not too bad.
I don't know. I don't think in my adult life.
No, I have to sleep in a bed.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I understand.
Not doing a couch. No way, no.
If I take a nap, I'm going to a bed. I'm not going to lie on the couch.
Not
and
a big nap guy, but if I do,
no.
there it is.
I like my couch.
I like a nap, but it must be like, I'm going to the bed. I'm going to turn off the lights. I'm taking a nap for 30 minutes. It's a planned. It's a planned
thing, not just to fall asleep.
Right. Okay, so as they're talking, they of course start getting hot and heavy and making out, and
that's right.
Well, not of course, I guess.
Yeah, of course. We said it like it was just a normal part of every movie.
Well, he said he had regrets.
That's right.
Yeah. But Dee Wallace comes walking downstairs and is like, no, not in my house. And Tracie's like, we are not teenagers. You cannot talk to us like this.
They handled it really well, though, because they just kind of like laughed her off. Like, they were just laughing
at
her.
They sure did.
Which has to, like, the worst thing is to be on the receiving end of people laughing at you, and you're just like trying to do something, and people are like, hey. Like when teenagers laugh at you, it's like, oh gosh. I don't like this feeling of being laughed at, and so I think
are a lot of teenagers laughing at you?
No, but when you say something and you don't know like what you said, and you kind of step in it, and they laugh at you, and you're like, I guess I'm dumb.
I remember very specifically teaching a class, and then somebody brought up the first Dune movie, and I was like, that Zendaya is really, really,
Uh-huh.
really good.
no.
And
And
the
they laughed
whole
at you.
class just erupted at Old Man
Old Man,
Thompson,
yeah.
who just was so out of touch. Yeah, no, that was killer. That was tough for me.
Stuff for the self-esteem.
Yeah.
But guys, we have Gen Alpha listeners probably, so they're they're laughing.
Gen
the teens.
Alpha loves Deck the Lifetime Uncorked.
That's right.
Loves
Yeah.
it.
They're watching our clips on YouTube.
Yeah, man,
they're
for
hanging
sure.
out.
All of our TikToks.
Okay.
That's right. They love
All
us
the
on the TikToks.
TikToks. So after the canoodling on the couch, Tracy's mom talks to the dad. Is that what I don't
She
really
does
know what
talk
my
to
notes
the
are 'cause
dad.
they're
Wallace?
from like
Yeah.
almost 10 years ago.
She does talk to the dad, and the dad is classic in these type of movies where he knows that his wife is being a lot, and he's like waiting for the time where he can step in and be the man and be like, I knew the whole time that you were being a lot, and I'm happy that you finally learned your lesson. I didn't need
Wow.
much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
we
it's
don't like that.
So that's kind of what happens in this movie. Like the dad
It does.
is very clearly like pro Rick and Tracy, but he doesn't want to get into it with his wife every night, and so he just kind of bites his tongue, let his wife say his piece, and then at the end of the movie, he's going to be like, "See, I told you, it would all work out. I don't know why you're getting all
Yes.
bent out of shape about it." But he does help him because he Rick at some point is talking to the dad. I think it's the next day about music and whatnot, and how he kind of wants to have a more stable life. And then he shows, I don't even know how they got here, Patrick, but he shows him this old car in a garage that his dad left him. And then the pastor's like, well, why don't you sell that? Like that's money.
Yeah. It's like a no-brainer. Sell the car, get the money. And also the dad and Rick bond over a song that Rick is writing for his daughters as their Christmas present because, they might not have money, but a song is like something that can live on forever. And it's a present that it is hard.
That's right.
Well, yeah.
That's exactly
Which
right.
is nice.
And I got to be honest with you, that sounds like something you might want to preach on later.
Oh, no.
A preacher.
no.
A preacher preaching?
Preacher preaching.
Never heard of that. Tracy, on the other hand, has a day from hell with her mom. They go to a horse stable, and her mom is blatantly trying to set her up with a guy named Brent. You can't trust a guy named Brent.
Really?
Is it Brent? Is it Brent? Is it Brett? I don't know.
Who knows?
Get out of here,
It's just
Brent.
like
Are
how
they
fast-
both untrustworthy? Brent and Brett? Both of them?
No, I like Brett's.
You like
I
Brett's,
Brett's,
but not Brent.
But
That's right.
Brent, I can't.
that's
with
right.
A Brent.
Yeah.
A Brent
But
is
a
the
Brett.
problem. All right.
Right.
Yes.
Because Brent's trust is bent.
I went
Yeah.
to high school with a Brent who went viral for the video where he's the dad doing the push-ups with his kids on top of him. Do you remember this?
I don't remember this now.
He's like a dad's still got to work out and he's doing push-ups
Sure.
and his two babies are on, like literally on his back.
Yeah.
It's like a literal, legit viral video.
And then he killed someone?
He did not kill anyone. He's just a normal
That's the
human
other.
being.
That's the other Greenville documentary.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah.
going to take a turn.
Nope, that's it.
Remember the
That's whole
viral
story.
video of Brent where he's a great family man? Turns out he sucked. That's where it was going.
Right.
He didn't. No, he's just a good guy.
No. But Dee Wallace is up to her shenanigans. She also shames Tracy for being bad at wrapping presents, which as a person who is bad at wrapping presents, just let us be bad.
That's
know?
right.
Just
That's
let
ex-
us
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
let us be bad or teach me how to do it right.
That's
Don't
right.
do it for me.
That's right.
Don't do it for me.
Ultimately, she finally gets her opportunity to talk to Rick and really gives Rick a piece of her mind. Like, you weren't there. Who do you think was there with the kids when you were on the road and my daughter was there crying? Who do you think was there? So sorry if I have a hard time wanting you back in my daughter's life.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
really good, dude.
great.
Thanks.
Really good stuff, man.
That was very close to accurate.
I thank you. I thought I
Very close to
I thought I
accurate.
crushed it.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, but of course he storms off and
He decides he's going to leave. Yeah.
He's gonna leave.
It'll be better
And
if I just leave.
he tells the kids, thank God, he tells the kids, hey, we tried it. It didn't work out. I'm gonna go. I'll leave and we'll have a Christmas at my house. And they're like, you mean like every Christmas when we have 2 Christmases because you're separated? And he's like, yep, see you later.
You clocked it. You
got it.
Very,
you little bees,
very
you
good.
little bees, get out of here.
And so when Tracie finds out about this, it leads to a big argument between her and her mom, where she's basically just like, you always expect everyone to be perfect, but we're not perfect. And she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Everybody else, all the other kids are great. And that's when they go like, I'm Spartacus. Like, also, I hate you too for this reason. And they really like.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
They really
one
on.
One of the daughters didn't make 10 years. She has to go to a new university and start over. The other daughter has an eating disorder. I mean, like, we're just getting like real. And Dee Wallace is like, why didn't anyone tell me this? And they're like, because how you're freaking out on Tracie and Rick is, we don't want that for us.
That's right.
We witness it. And then the one daughter who recently got engaged, she's like, I'm perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so perfect.
And then
Don't
Dad
worry.
comes downstairs missing out on all this and is like, is my tie straight? What's going
Classic.
on?
It's not his time yet.
What did I miss?
He's waiting. He's biding his time.
That's right. And his time, Dan, is at the church service.
Yeah, of course. Amen.
Dee is
Christmas Eve.
That's right.
Church.
She's gonna do a little solo, but get choked up in the middle of it, so the congregation has to finish the song.
Can you imagine? You land the Christmas Eve solo and you mess it up.
I mean, she's the pastor's
What's the
wife.
song? What public domain do they pull? Silent Night?
I think it was Silent Night.
I don't remember, but
Silent
I
Night or
was
Away
like,
in a Manger, one of those two.
I was thinking in this one, I'm like, does everybody sing Christmas carols at church on Christmas? That's fun.
Yeah, that's actually one of the draws.
Is yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, if I could go to church on Christmas and sing Christmas songs,
you can.
That's great.
You can.
I didn't know that. I thought that, they sang on the stage and they preached on the stage.
I don't know about
watched.
like other denominations, but I know that growing up, that was all of the hymns were bangers at the Christmas service.
You just sing the
They
carol.
were all bangers.
Find yourself a candlelight service. It's a good
candlelight
vibe.
vigil,
and
Okay.
and the message is shorter. You're in and out in like 45 minutes.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah, I've only done like Catholic ones, so they're less fun.
No. This is one of the few times you need to lean on those evangelical candlelight vigils.
That's right. We got you.
That's the one time when I
you.
would recommend it.
We got you.
Cool. Can't wait.
So she gets all, she breaks down, everybody is singing, and then it's time for him to come up and give his big sermon where he shows that he's also been learning a lesson lately.
Okay.
And he ties in he's like, I was talking to somebody. Dan.
Here we go.
I was talking to somebody who didn't think that they had enough to give his daughters a Christmas present. And so he sang them a song.
Was it Christmas shoes?
And I realized that song is something that they might forget the words, but they'll never forget the meaning.
Amen.
And sometimes at Christmas time, tell me if this rings true for you, Dano. Sometimes at Christmas time, we get so caught up in the gifts.
The hustle and bustle, maybe?
But then we take a second. We might not remember the gifts, but we remember the message.
Amen.
Of the Christmas season.
Yeah, amen.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they all learn a lesson, and which is that they're going to go and they're going to make things right.
They're going to accept Jesus Christ as their Lord. Nope.
No,
okay.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
No,
okay.
Jesus part.
That's right.
It's on the line of, we're just acknowledging that Christmas is about religion.
Yeah, about giving and loving and not about receiving gifts.
That's right.
Right. And we cut to the bar, right?
Right. Which he buys the bar. He does sell his dad's car that he gave him, and he buys the bar. So he's going to run it.
Business owner.
He's a business owner.
Staying in town.
He's going to stay in town. He's
That's
not going to
right.
move around. He's going to have some money. And Tracie shows up just in time to see that transaction go down and is pumped.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She's loving it. She loves him. They tell each other they love each other. They're getting back together, I presume.
Yeah.
And he jumps on stage. He's like, I wrote a song for my daughters. They're not here right now because it's past their bedtime. And this is a bar.
Right.
And
I also like at this point is when he said, I know that all of you are here tonight because you don't have families to be with. I was like, God, no one wants to be told that or reminded of that. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
We're here to drink and get drunk so we forget about the fact that our families don't want us around or that we don't have a family. That's why I'm here on Christmas Eve. And this guy comes on stage and is like, what's up, losers? We're all a good company, huh? I'm going to sing a song about my daughters.
Yeah, about my family.
About my family.
Oh my God.
And you know, the chorus is like "You, Me in Tennessee," and I was like, we were in Tennessee this whole time. Who knew?
I did like the song though. It was a nice song.
Yeah, something about butterfly kisses.
Butterfly kisses.
For bedtime prayer.
That's right. And wouldn't you know it, Dan? But Tracie's parents come to the bar to make things right. They step foot in that bar with the alcohol running, and they make things right.
Oh, wow.
And she says sorry and stuff.
Yeah, they love the song.
Dee Wallace is sorry.
What?
All right.
Yeah, she buys the single. She buys the CD to play in her car on the way home because this is 2018 where CD players in cars were still a thing.
Simpler time. And that's the movie?
Yeah. That's the movie.
That's the movie.
Hey.
Let's take a break.
Every other holiday.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We will cork it or pour it up here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about, what is it? Christmas Wish?
Every
other
Christmas.
holiday. Come on, man.
Every other holiday.
Yes.
What are we doing now?
So now we are going to put a cork in it if we do not like this movie, we don't recommend, or pour it up if we are into it. And since Dan didn't see the movie, we start with Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to put a cork in this one. I like, it does feel like maybe a half step up over a normal Lifetime Christmas movie because of some of the actors here. And I really like Schuyler Fisk. But at the end of the day, this movie seems like it does too many things I don't like, which is like the faith-based adjacent thing. It's the divorced two getting back together. It's kids that are like annoying. It's the mother. It's Dee Wallace was bothered. I'm going to put a cork in it, but maybe that's just me and the thing I don't want to see in a TV Christmas movie. Putting a cork in it.
Yes. Bran?
I struggle with this because I do like the two leads. I like they were cute together when they kissed. I felt the chemistry there between the two of them. I'm not a big dysfunctional family Christmas movie guy, and so I found the mom to be a lot, even for those type of movies. And and I felt like they tied it up in a bow too quickly at the end. Like, girl, you got a lot to apologize for. Like, you got a lifetime of trauma to apologize for. And I'd made fun of it, but like the trope of the dad just like sitting on the sidelines and then can come in and be like, this is what you need to, like, at the end. It's just like, dude, just like be present and like if you had this locked in the chamber this whole time, like where was this sage advice earlier? So, it's a reluctant cork for me.
Reluctant cork.
Because I really like the two leads. I really like their chemistry together. I thought this was one of those. I understand what you're saying about the people that broke up that got back together, but this one made sense to me. Like it didn't. It felt like they didn't want to separate in the first place.
Okay.
And it just was and they were separated. They weren't fully divorced. And so it was, they had that going for it. So, but I'm going to put a cork in it.
Yeah, it's fun to look at these from like the current times. Because you're so right about the husband. Like just be a husband to your wife and talk to your wife like a normal relationship.
You're being a controlling bee to all of our kids. They resent you.
Right. And like as your partner through life, you would be able to have those conversations. So, let's be realistic about that. In the context of 2018, I had watched 18 movies this weekend. This was probably like the Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh my gosh.
So I just noted that. And I think in that context of like all the other Christmas fluff, the weightiness of this at the time felt very good and different and
Fresh, sure.
fresh. Yes. So at the time I did pour it up. In retrospect, I think I see like the conversations or the arguments were like really nasty in this. I don't think that it's necessarily a fun watch. It's just something different at the Christmas time that was breaking up the monotony of the Christmas scavenger hunts and all that type of stuff.
Right.
So in that context, I liked it. Now I would say I don't think you need to go back and watch this one in particular. It's been done better elsewhere. Even though I love Dee Wallace and she was swinging off the rafters in this, which was hilarious, but not necessarily fun character to watch. So I will put a cork.
A retroactive cork and a reluctant cork.
Yeah.
Triple cork, guys.
Triple cork.
Triple cork.
Christmas in July. We're not just handing out pour 'em outs here, folks.
We're not just handing out pour 'em outs.
No, we're not. Pour 'em ups even.
Pour 'em out. Pour 'em ups.
We're
Pour
not
it up.
handing out pour 'em
exactly
outs, guys.
No.
We can't.
Yeah, you can't waste
we're not
it.
made
You can't
of
pour it out.
outs.
Thank you, Dan. I feel like you're
Yes.
making fun of me. This is Zendaya.
Oh no,
This
the
is-
teenagers.
This is Zendaya all over again.
You mean Zendaya? Come on, who would do that?
So we got one more of these left. We're closing out July with Patrick with The Christmas Hope from 2009. I don't know anything about this movie. But we're gonna watch
neither.
it. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come on back for that. Until then, may the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks, the Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray, and yeah, that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, go to deckthehallmark.com. Follow us on the socials at Deck the Hallmark, and leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts to help others find the show and help the show out financially by becoming a double-decker at BrambleJamPlus.com. It's ad-free podcasting, it's live video watch-alongs, it's movie chats, and so much more. Do it right now, BrambleJamPlus.com.